Let's get into Lil Nas X. He's continuing to live out loud with the release of his new music video, Industry Baby, produced by Kanye West. I thought that was really interesting. Now, in the video, Lil Nas X is spanking and throwing cash at his twerking cellmates, all oiled up, as well as dancing wet and butt naked in a jailhouse shower with nude prisoners. They had to black out and blur out all the peni in the video. Lil Nas X also posted the following message before the release of the video. He wrote, "I need you to realize that you have the opportunity to be the person that you needed growing up. Stop feeling sorry for yourself. Remember that the only person who has to believe in you is you." Are we feeling Lil Nas X's video? And what are your thoughts on his post? What do y'all think?
So, I've been one of the biggest critics of him in the past, right? And so I went into this when he got the email, I clicked it, I'm rolling my eyes already, but I have to say this. I owe that young man an apology. And that video made me eat my damn words. I have never been more proud to be a Black gay man than watching that video. The juxtaposition between femininity and masculinity that he was giving in that video was everything. And it was the message. He was saying, I'm Black, I'm gay, and bitch, I'm here. You gonna see me. I'm going to take up space. I have Grammys. I have awards. Those of y'all who are criticizing me were never there for me in the first place. So I really don't care about you. Get into these muscles and this Beyonce dance routine at the same damn time. I had an internal cry because I love that quote he just made. I wish the 6th grade, 7th grade, 9th grade year old Quentin had a Lil Nas X in this form right here to look at growing up. It probably would have saved me a lot of depression and a lot of heartache.
Al, what do you think?
I missed it. I didn't get any of that. I'm sorry. Maybe it's my newness in my truth or something. I thought it was disrespectful. I thought it was a poor portrayal of what happens in jail, in my opinion. I think I just missed the celebration here. I was disgusted. I was disappointed. I feel like that's not what prison life is. And even if we were over-sexualizing the prison existence, I still didn't get it because I'm gonna tell you, I'm not happy about going to prison. Sexually or not, I'm not happy about going to prison and all that stuff. For me, and this is just my interpretation, I totally missed the whole thing except for understanding that he needed to get this out because he feels like he's been prosecuted and sent to jail for being his true self. I got that. But using the prison system, you having everybody in the prison to be Black and greased up was offensive. I just didn't like it.
Al, there's something about your response that just really disappointed me.
I mean, I get it. I told you I may not be mature enough in it, but that's just my core feeling in this. I do get the whole celebration of his gayness and I get it, but I just didn't like that he did it in the prison and making fun of people in the prison and using the prison as a backdrop on the sexual undertones of the prison. That's not what the prison system is about. I don't think anybody that's been in prison finds this to be, favorable.
Do you think that he was making a statement about the prison system? I didn't get that, but then again, I don't know. That's just do you think it was, or he was just being creative?
Maybe we can take this as an opportunity, as a learning opportunity for me, for Q to explain it to me. But what was the point of filming the video in a prison the way that it was filmed? I can understand that he feels like he was sent to prison for being gay. I got it. Like you had me with that. But I just didn't understand why everybody in the prison scene had to be a person of color.
So because it was an attack and it was a play on toxic masculinity, right? Like we in our culture, the most macho of men, the most manly of men are the men in prison, the roughnecks, they're in prison. So it was the juxtaposition between, bitch, we in here dancing like Beyonce, but we're also rugged and tough. Like it was all of that.
I didn't see anything rugged and tough in any of that.
So if you look at the dance choreography, there were positions where they were like straight b-boy dancing and then hop.
bent over and started twerking and put their hands in between their legs and covered their booty hole.
Right, but they also did other more masculine dance moves as well. So that's what I'm saying. It was a play. It was a play on that whole masculine situation. Ooh. Nonetheless, video aside, let's just say if you close your eyes and just listen to the song, it's a nice ass song. And you know, my critique of Lil Nas X and Lizzo has always been less gimmick and more talent. And this song will definitely get radio play. And I'm going to tell you another thing. Independent of the video, the song is so good that if you don't tell the straight boys what it's about, they actually will bop and sing to it.
Yeah, but you know what? The other side of this, Claudia, is the brilliance of the marketing. It is the break where everybody's talking about it. He's shutting the net down. But I don't know, just something about it, it didn't connect with me. But I do appreciate you for bringing that to my attention. And maybe that's something that I need to be more aware of. And maybe that's something that I need to explore within myself. But just the core of watching it, I just felt like it was just disrespectful. It was demoralizing to other Black men in the prison. Maybe I'm looking too deep and not looking at what the expression of it is.
And I'll be in the middle of the two of y'all. I'll say this, and going back to Chico DeBarge making several videos in prison, I see like, because some people will take that as it's glamorized. It's what we see on television. It's a aspirational place. And I get that. I don't think Lil Nas X was glorifying prison. I think he was just doing that for the marketing, for the message. But I think period, we need to stop with Black people. Like, we don't need to own that prison space so much. And that's just not Lil Nas X, that's all of us.
On top of that, I just felt like there was an undercurrent, a sexual something undercurrent of what prison is supposed to be as it relates to, you know, what happens in prison is how I interpret it. But you know what, Q, you opened my eyes up to something different that I didn't think about. And
I honestly think your focus is a little misguided. I actually think the prison aspect of it is the least of it. And I think you're over analyzing the prison piece.
Right. I mean, I just felt like for some reason, though, I felt like the reason why the prison component was in there was because of the sexual undertone. Like that's why it was positioned in prison. Is how I interpreted it in my head. And I just felt like that was.
It more so was a play. It more so was a play.
I want to stay out of prison so I don't get screwed. I don't want to go to prison to get screwed.
It was an attack on my cheesemoness. Because the most macho of men are the men that are, you know, rough and tough in jail. That was my interpretation. All
right. Well, we got to take a quick commercial break, and I'm gonna go look at that video again and see that scene without a naked man with their dangling flailing in the wind in the shower scene. We'll be right back with more TGIF right after this.